When I started to write up the notes, I realized it would be much easier to do as a video. So here we go. The webinar was called Simply the Best Award-Winning Communications on Social Media and Website Effectiveness. And so the speakers were several communication group leaders who had won some kind of internal award for their websites or for social media posts. The social media post person or group was a video, and I'll talk more about that. So I might be jumping back and forth a little bit because I'm just going to do it in the order that I took the notes. The first thing that they talked about was the website, and to make sure when people first go to your website, they get a positive feeling about it, that it's a wonderful church with a wonderful message. They said that nowadays people will check out social media and the website before attending a service. They want to get a little bit of a feeling for the church, and what to expect before they go in person. So one of the things they talked about was having a page like we have with the welcome, talking about, because they were saying some people don't really know the difference between the different types of churches. And so it's good to explain what it is to be an Episcopalian and what to expect when you come for a service and things like that. So this is a great page. Then they talked about if you are anywhere saying, advertising an event and saying, please see our website for more details, then the more details needs to be on the home page because we don't want people to have to click around too much. And so I think we do that well because we, ever since we switched the events to the home page, all the save the dates, I think that covers that. And another thing was that people shouldn't have to click more than once to get to the page they want. So I think we do that well also because they just hover, if you just hover over something on the menu, and then your single click is, on the page itself that you want to go to. They said to make sure that right when you go onto the website, you have the information that most people are going to be looking for, which is, let me check this on my notes here. How did I write this? Here. Events, address, service times, and give. They thought that those were the most important things to have right there. So we, at some point, put our service times up here in the header, right? This is called the header. Up at the top, and then the footer. This is called the footer, this gray section down here. So the header and the footer appear on every page. So we have that up in the header, and then our give is right here, and then of course the events are on the home page, and the address is in the footer. Okay. It was a lot. It was an hour, a little bit over an hour long. It was a lot of information, a lot of good information. Provide resources. So I feel like if this is something that's important to you guys, I feel like we need to boost up this page a little bit. Not the creation care, prayer, and other resources. So this award-winning website had a whole page called Beliefs, and they had links to the Episcopal Church in there. I think this was the Oregon. It was the diocese for all of Oregon, if I'm using the right terminology. And so they had a lot of forms and things like that we wouldn't have on our website, but they had a page called Beliefs and with links to the Episcopal Church here, which we have the Episcopal Church in Connecticut. We have that linked, but I'm wondering if we should just have episcopalchurch.org also linked on our resources page. They had a link to the lectionary page, to the Book of Common Prayer, but each of those was given a long banner of information instead of just like a little bit here. So maybe we can take a look at this page and change it up a little bit, because they specifically talked about having a resources page. Episcopal Church in Western Oregon. That was it. Episcopal Church in Western Oregon. That was the speaker. I said that. Video designed. So I think are we going on to already in church looking for news and events, public based. I'm going on to Facebook stuff now. So they were saying with Facebook posts, if somebody sees a post and then they go to your Facebook page, I don't even have that up, sorry. You know, say I put a post in the People of Old Lyme Facebook group and they're interested in the post, so they go right to our Facebook page. Does the very top of the page, does that help them get a feeling for the church? When they scroll down and see the posts, is there anything like intriguing that they want to click on, photos or posts themselves? They did say that Facebook posts should be a little bit more fun. It's just that kind of a platform. So it's, within reason, I guess, right? So like for the one about Mother Anita's 40th anniversary, I wrote, who is this young lady getting ordained into the priesthood? It's our own Mother Anita, right? So just try to word it maybe a little bit more fun. You can't always do that depending on the post, but they did say that posts usually, so this is interesting, posts usually are seen by approximately 75% of your followers, at 75% of the people that see it are your followers, and 25% are like outside people who might be like, oh, that's interesting, and then click on it. Whereas Reels, REELS, which are short videos, are actually the opposite. They're seen, about 75% of the viewers turn out to be non-followers, which is really good if you're trying to get more followers. Reels are relatively new. So they suggest making a short welcome video, 20 seconds, and then pin it to the top of your Facebook page. So it is always the first post on the Facebook page. So maybe we can think about doing that. And then the person that won the social media award was actually the leader of the group for all of New York. I think diocese, is that the right word? The diocese for all of New York. And the bishop came to that group and said that he wanted to advertise Advent and try to get some new followers and new congregants. And so he wanted to do a newspaper ad, and they convinced him that people nowadays, especially, younger people, they didn't define younger, are really not reading a printed newspaper. They're really using social media to get their information. So this group recommended social media advertising, and they ended up doing a 15-second video, which then linked to the Episcopal Church in New York's Facebook page, and then to their website. And they won an award for the video, because it really, if I can find it again, I'll link it for you guys. But it was just interesting that they were saying that to kind of get away from the printed newspapers, and we really need to start doing more social media. So that was when they were talking about how much better videos are than just plain posts. Social media, and I made myself some notes about how to integrate videos in video design, create reels to reach more non-followers, public face, overall feeling of website, thriving community, have a calendar page, yeah, we have that, welcome video to explain the terminology, we have that on the welcome page. Social media should have a slightly different voice, more fun. Mission, mission on the website. So we're going to go back to the website. So sometimes I take it upon myself to make little changes, and I'm, if I ever have any questions, I run it by you guys, of course. But so I made our mission statement was kind of boring and hiding over here. So I made these two a little bit more prominent. How long does it take for them to understand what you're about? How long does it take for them to understand what you're about? Once people get to either your Facebook page or your website, they should be getting a really good feeling right when they go to the top of either of those pages. Welcome video. Post on Facebook consistently. They said it's not really so critical how often you post, but you should be consistent about it to keep yourself alive in people's minds. So that's it. I'm going to try to find the link to the winning video and the winning Facebook or the winning website, and let me know if you have any thoughts. Okay, bye.